Hello everybody. We're going to show you a demonstration of how to use BodyViz for the virtual anatomy cases that Dr. MK provides for you. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your controller is synced up to your computer. So hold that sync button on the controller and hold the sync button on the Microsoft USB until the lights start flickering, and then they'll pair. Next, we want to highlight some of the basic terms that the program uses and that we use in this video to describe the buttons on the controller. So we start off with the left trigger and the right trigger. Those are referred to as LT and RT. Next, we have the left bumper and the right bumper. Those are referred to as LB and RB. The next set includes the left stick and also the right stick. And last, but certainly not least, we have the D-pad. Before we jump to the case, we want to show you how to apply these buttons to the two most commonly used modes. So to switch between modes, use LT and RT, and you should probably start off on tissue type. So once you get to tissue type, use LB and RB to switch between the different tissue types available. Next, on clipping mode, you want to switch between planes by using LB and RB. Once you pick the plane that you want to work with, use the D-pad to move that plane up and down in the animal. And you can use the right stick to rotate your view to get a better look inside. Finally, we're going to tie it all together and show you how we would approach a case that Dr. MK provided instructions for.
Okay, now that we've oriented the patient in bone 3, we're now going to move him to the next step, which is to go to default tissue type. So Cole's going to hit the left bumper, and he's going to switch between tissue types, and that's put him on default. You can tell it's default because down here it says it. Now that he's there, our next step is to go to the clipping mode, and we're going to use a dorsal to ventral approach. So Cole used the right trigger to switch between modes. Now he's on clipping. Yep, so he's showing you how to switch between modes like that. And once you're on clipping, you want to add a plane. So he's going to press A to add a plane. So this is a plane, but we want to switch to a dorsal to ventral one. So he's going to hit RB. And it seems like now he has the plane that's from the dorsal to ventral approach. To pan it down and up, you use the D-pad, which Cole is using with his left thumb. So that's just to show you how it cuts through the animal. But now we're going to show you how you actually view the plane. So all you do is you rotate with the toggle stick so that you can see the plane from atop. Now Cole's going down, and we're going to look for that fibrosarcoma. And it looks like Cole found it in the triceps there. Yep. So once you've examined it from the dorsal to ventral view, we're going to follow the next step on Dr. MK's instructions, which is to see it from the cranial to caudal plane. So Cole's going to hit RB, or he's going to hit B to cancel the plane. Now he's going to hit RB, add plane, and then RB to find a different plane. So that's our cranial to caudal approach. So this is how it cuts through the animal. Again, he's using his D-pad with his left thumb. Now we're going to rotate with the right toggle stick, and then Cole's going to use the D-pad again to go through. And we're going to look for that fibrosarcoma, and we found it again in the right arm. So that just gives you an idea of how to navigate between modes and how to navigate in clipping mode.
The last thing that we want to point out is that you can use the mouse instead of the controller and basically just click all of the buttons on the screen to guide you through the process. Well, we hope that this video was useful, and good luck in the lab.